I'm very excited about. As an entrepreneur myself, it's Global Entrepreneurship Week, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And my guests right behind me, and let me turn this way, are Nikisha Bartholomew Rainey, Business Development Manager, as well. Good morning. Jared Best Mitchell, no stranger.
Yes.
He's been here before. And Jamila Bannister. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So speaking about Global Entrepreneurship Week, there are a number of events that are geared toward entrepreneurship and what it means in Trinidad and Tobago, and you're here to tell us the exciting information about it. So I understand that on Wednesday, the 20th of November, there's the first event. Tell me about it.
Yes, there is. Before I start, I just want to mention our other partners who are not here: Buzo, Nadir Ali Photography, and Starbucks Trinidad and Tobago, TSL Foundation. So, on the 20th, we'll be kicking off Global Entrepreneurship Week with building a solid LinkedIn profile. And we have Jared, who's the master at that, who has so graciously given of his services to host that workshop. So, Printry is very eager to help out the entrepreneurs, and I'll turn over to Jared to just give you a little bit more on that.
So, I mean, for a lot of persons who might be aware, LinkedIn is probably one of the biggest profiles now that people are realizing they have to build their brand on.
That's right.
I've actually been in it for over a decade. So actually,
since the early days.
Since the early days. So it's been around since 2006, but I've been in it since 2009. Actually, November 8th was the 10 years, but I understand exactly how the platform works and what persons need to do in terms of not just building their profile, but creating their presence, which is important.
So I think I need to come to listen to that as well.
Definitely. Space is limited because this is the first time we're speaking about it publicly. I think it's 50% booked out already.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's definitely something you want to take advantage of. More importantly, there's no cost to it, which is fantastic. So you definitely want to make sure and go across to pintrytt.com, register, and we look forward to seeing you on the 20th.
All right, so we're going to learn about how to build a LinkedIn profile.
How to build a LinkedIn profile and how to build your presence.
A few tidbits, you know, just for those who may not be able to go and register and make it for the 20th.
The best thing I'll tell you is if it is that you are looking for a job, you're trying to build your presence with what your company does, or you're just trying to build yourself as a leader within your segment, and you're not on LinkedIn, you're doing yourself a great injustice.
Right.
There are over 350,000 Trinidadians on LinkedIn right now.
Wow.
With half of those accounts actually being like active accounts where people doing stuff. So it's almost like being in a place where you have free real estate and you deciding I'm not going to build a house.
Yeah, very well put.
You're doing the wrong thing. Yeah. So you really need to be on the platform. So even if you miss our class, YouTube it, Google it.
Yeah.
Get on the platform today.
And get up to speed on, you know, the best practices.
Correct.
For it. And after that, there is an event on the 22nd.
Yes.
Who wants to tell me about that?
So with that one, we're partnering with Jamila Bannister as well of J Bannister Branding. Jared is also going to be there for the sales aspect of it. But I want Jamila to point out she's actually having a more in-depth session before that, if you want to mention that one.
Yeah, so on the 19th, which is next week Tuesday, I will be having a workshop entitled Optimark, which is geared towards helping people optimize their marketing online, because a lot of businesses are transitioning to the online space, but they're getting in there sometimes with no plan, no strategy. So they kind of find themselves almost in limbo after they've kind of jumped in headfirst and not sure what they would like to do. So we're hoping to help people to focus on 3 different areas: strategy and using video and using visual branding to get themselves properly situated online. Now, in terms of what I'm doing on the 22nd, I'll be partnering with Jared to help people use marketing as a means to build relationship with people before you actually ask for that sale, because as Jared would probably elaborate, asking for the sale comes at the end of the relationship.
Right.
And when people get to know you, they get to like you and they get to trust you. So helping people leverage digital channels to be able to build that relationship with the people that they would like to reach and sell to.
No, you said something there about getting the sale. I read an article recently that, you know, in this generation, people don't like being sold to.
Right.
They love to buy.
Yes.
That is one of the famous quotes. So definitely. So what we will actually be showing in the workshop, because Jamila and I are working on it now, is the combination of both sales and marketing to literally show persons that you need to implement these 2 things in your organization to be successful as an entrepreneur. You have to know how to sell. You need to understand what your customer profiles are, because you need to know exactly who you're selling to. The biggest thing we keep seeing a problem with in the market with entrepreneurs, you come out with a product and then you think everybody's going to buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not doubles, they're not ice cream. And even then, they have limitations.
Right.
So you need to understand who you're selling to, how do you sell, how do you create a sales process for your product, because everything differs. And those are some of the things we'll be touching on in the workshop as well.
So for these workshops that you mentioned as well, are they free of charge to the public, or how do you gain access?
Right, so they are free. Printry is doing it as part of our corporate social responsibility in conjunction with the TSL Foundation. So this year it's free. It may not always be free.
Right.
So I would say to capitalize on it this year.
Take advantage.
Exactly.
Advantage.
If you log on to printrytt.com, all the information is there. You can register. And if you need more information, you can contact us. We're really excited. And I must thank Jamila and Jared for coming on as partners. I don't know if you all have anything else to add.
Yeah, the Optimark workshop though has a price tag of $400.
Yes. Right.
It includes lunch and it's all day. Persons can go to www.jbannisterbranding to register for that one because we're going a little bit more in depth.
Right.
We felt that we needed to put a little bit of value for people to value
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
So visit the website and register.
Yeah, sometimes when you put something for free, they'll be like, well, I don't think I don't need to go there. If it's for free, how good could it be?
Sometimes
so when there's
mindset.
value of something put on something, people tend to value it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So just from your past experience, what have you seen is the biggest age bracket for the attendance for the events around Global Entrepreneurship Week?
Well, last year we actually had a vast age bracket.
Yeah.
So
I remember last year I had this guy, I think he was 60-something, because he just retired and he's like, well, I want to start a new business.
Right.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I think it's something Samuel.
Yeah.
But we had from like teenagers who just came out to school all the way to older persons, so there's no bracket. And I would say, because it's free doesn't mean it doesn't have any value, because trust me, you have a lot of work going on in the background.
Of course.
You have these professionals giving up their time. You have the TSL group who's pouring resources into it as well.
Yes.
So take advantage, because next year when we step out, it may not be
Yeah, it may not be for free.
It's a lot of value we put into these sets. So
now is the
definitely
time.
a lot of things to walk away with for the users.
Yeah, now is the time to get in there, get the education, and
Walk with some notepads. You have a lot of notes to take, a lot of things you're going to be taking away that you could implement and literally improve any aspect that you're doing.
Oh, for Jared's session for the LinkedIn profile, we encourage them to work with their devices because we're going to be doing it on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right, so
You're actually doing
you actually have the app in your hand.
Oh, and that one we're actually doing a free headshot as well.
Yeah.
Yes, you're actually getting a free headshot done. So you can. So that's one of the key things in your LinkedIn profile, a great headshot. So that's being done at no cost to the attendees. So that's why we're encouraging you to sign up, come to the course, definitely get your profile up and running.
So www.printrytt.com. Printrytt.com.
Yeah.
Register, get yourself signed up. It's about 50% gone, as they said already. And then for the other events, just give us the contact information once more.
www.jbannisterbranding.com.
Awesome.
That's Bannister with two N's.
That's Bannister.
And with that, I want to thank you for joining us this morning and giving us this wonderful information. Global Entrepreneurship Week this week. With me this morning, Nikisha Bartholomew Ramey, Business Development Manager. With me as well, Jared Bess Mitchell of Printry and Jamila Bannister. I want to thank you for joining us once more.